Good day, everyone. This is Nathan P. Lacroix Insurance Talk. This is the second installment of the web series, So You Want to Sell Insurance. If you have already gone through the first video, congratulations on passing your exam and getting your insurance license with the state of California. So the next thing to do is figure out what you need to do now that you have your license. Of course, we all know what the next step is I've got it, I want to sell it. There are a couple of things that you need to take care of before you start selling your insurance to your clients and becoming that broker and liaison and knowledge resource. The very first thing we're going to take a look at is errors and omissions insurance. You may not have heard about this before, but if you've ever gone to a personal trainer, chiropractor, doctor, lawyer, attorney, whatever it may be, anyone who's doing profession on their own or maybe even a small business would most likely have errors and omissions. The reason why for you as an insurance agent is twofold. The first reason is you want to protect your personal assets. So God forbid, if this does happen, you give the wrong information. Let's say you give a rate for a 50-year-old and it's actually a lot less money than you quoted. There might be financial damages there. The client, your client, is going to want to hold somebody responsible and pay for the difference in price that you gave incorrect information, in this case an error. Rather than them suing you and going after your home or your car or whatever other assets you may have, even liquid assets like cash in your bank, your insurance for errors and omissions will take care of that. So that insurance company will go to bat for you. They'll pay any additional claims. They'll pay the services and whatever financial damages that they're trying to claim. Again, that protects you and your well-being. So it's important to have. The second thing is it's an absolute requirement for the health insurance companies. Places like Aetna, Anthem, Humana, Cigna, Blue Shield, HealthNet, all of them. They all require that you get your errors and omissions insurance, and they want to see a copy of that when you become appointed with them. We'll talk more about appointments when we get up and running again. Part of the next series, it's going to be things to know before you go. Things that you need to do before you actually start selling insurance, or when you do sell insurance, how do you get the commissions from the carriers? So this is the very first step. So what we're going to go ahead and do, trusty Google. Now I always recommend asking around. You can Google it, you can even YouTube as well. Another thing that you can do is you can go to lahu.org and ask a few folks there. You can take a look at their directors and things like that, lahu.org. It's always important to do your own research and get the most information as you can, so you make the most informed decision about what is going to be the best E&O insurance company for yourself. So you can actually take a look at about. Best thing to do is take a look at board of directors. The reason why this is beneficial is, guess what? It has their email addresses all right here. You can ask any one of these people. Here's myself here for the Vanguard chair. Or any of these other people saying, hey, I'm new to the insurance agent industry. I need some help. Can you let me know, what's a good errors and omissions company to go through? If you want to take a look on your own, actually, surprisingly, some carriers will help you out with errors and omissions. Part of the appointment process when you sell your insurance, let's say you land your first piece of business with Anthem. Anthem actually has a link to have you buy errors and omissions insurance. So we type in errors and omissions or E&O in California. It'll bring up a lot of places. So this is a good one to start out. At least it's coming from Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield. It's not like they're going to be insolvent anytime soon. So this, you can tell it's going to be a reputable company. You don't have to worry about being scammed or anything like that. The minimum that they do require all carriers is actually $1 million per occurrence, $2 million aggregate. So in this case, what we're looking at right here, it's all here for you, pricing, the premium amounts that you're going to have to pay every single month for this errors and omissions. It's showing $39.17 just to get started. You also need to do a down payment of $64.17. If we look here, it's $1 million per claim, $1 million annual. We actually want higher coverage. We want to see $1 million per claim, $2 million annual. So if you sign up today, June 1, 2017, you can apply today for just $560 if you have that kind of cash lying around. Now, if you're just starting out, you may not have that amount of money just yet. So you can always go with the monthly option, down payment of $74.62 to get set up, and it's going to cost you $50 a month. You can go to other carriers out there as well. You can go to Google and you can go down the line of errors and omissions. Like if we go here, and let's actually go open up a new window. Errors and omissions, California, there we go. So here's some places that you can go through. We can try CoverHound. How about that? Although CoverHound, I've heard actually is a good insurance company that you can go through. But there is something that I want to show you that a lot of the websites, when doing your own research, does. First thing you want to do is type in your state and your business type, which in this case I believe is insurance agent. Let's see if we can just type it. Insurance agents. Okay, so click See Coverage Options. Now what this is asking you for is, a lot of information up front. Again, part of the sales process with the web series, it's how to prospect here. There's going to be a lot of things to ask. There's a lot of books out there about, again, introduction, asking a few discovery questions, going in through your pitch, trial close, overcoming objections, back to discovery, trial close, and then of course close. What these websites are doing is all of the intro questions, discovery questions, and trying to get a feel for your sense of urgency. So what this is, it's actually part of the sales process done online. We'll get into the weeds a little bit later on that. So when you are looking for choosing your insurance coverages, you actually want professional liability. Other websites would actually explain to you that this is what errors and omissions actually is. Now it's asking for your company name. I'm just going to type in my name here, type in my email, first name, there we go, and of course all of the other pertinent information. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. So this is what ends up happening. You type in all of your information, your selections, it shows top insurers, and nothing. There's no actual quote. There's no actual number that you can get to give you an idea to do your own research. It says schedule a call, and that's it. I'm going to go ahead and try another one just to show you what it's all about. And go errors and omissions, insurance, California. Here we go. Hiscox, another one that I've heard is actually pretty well to do. Doesn't look like it's working on Google. I'll talk to them about that, about their SEO. I'm just going to go to hiscox.com instead. Again, kind of the same thing. Get started, get a quote. You can go to California. Primary service, insurance. Let's see if it shows up. It doesn't. Here it is, insurance agent. Get a quote. And look at that, there's 1 to 6 for documentations. Your primary business class, again, you have to type in insurance agent right here. Business name, it's going to ask you, so you're an insurance agent. Here we go. Okay, so it's readjusting based on what I typed in. Next 12 months, what do you project as your annual revenue? And just put 50K. Payroll. Again, what this is completely arbitrary. It's basically this person over here who might actually be the person that will call you. They just want to know how much money you think you're going to make and see if you have enough money to buy their insurance. How many square feet? Again, doesn't matter. I'm going to type in 2,500. Business name. I'm going to type in a whole bunch of stuff. Ownership structure, individual. The reason why I'm showing you this is that doing the research here, there is a lot to type in, and you're going to have to do it every single time that you open up a new website and try to get a quote from these people. Out of your home, sure. Again, oh, here's one that explains it. Professional liability, also known as errors and omissions. So you can click here and click continue. More information about you, Mr. Yeah, there it is, Nathan. Okay. I'm just going to type in numbers here. I typed in my email already before. Again, this is completely arbitrary. It just wants to, this salesperson wants to know your sense of urgency. Are you looking to buy right now, or do you want to buy in 2-3 months? This is more questions that you can ask. Do you provide any of the following services? A lot of this is going to be no, like so. Click life and health. Oh, here's something. Does your business perform an annual account review with each of your clients? Side note, that answer is yes. Every policy that you're going to write, it's going to be a 12-month contract. The carriers are going to inform you that your client's renewal is up, and if they wish to continue, here's a whole bunch of information, and you'd want to contact each one of your clients saying, hey, let's discuss this and see if you want to stay with this carrier or if you want to shop and explore other options that might be cheaper with better benefits. Again, we'll go into the weeds with that in future web series. Required by state law, yes. So these are a lot of questions that you have to go through. Just go through them. It's better to do your own research and ultimately get the end result, which is you want to compare numbers. You want to see what's going to be the best option for myself. This is also good practice for you because this is what your clients want you to do as well. They want to make sure that you are going through every carrier, in this case like Hiscox, Insurion, Anthem Blue Cross for E&O. What you're doing is exactly what you should be doing out in the field as an insurance agent. Which is you're going through every single person that offers, or every single company that offers what your client is looking for, comparing each of those side by side, what the benefits are and what the prices are, so you can present, show them, hey, I've done my research, here's the prices, and based on my recommendation, I feel that company X is going to be the best for you going forward. That's what your profession is all about. So this is just a start to your best practices and getting in the habit of doing that research. So again, with all insurance carriers, they want to make sure that you have a 1 million per occurrence. And they want to make sure that you have a $2 million aggregate. That may have changed. This is just as of today, June 4th, 2017. It's adjusting. Okay. You can also adjust your deductible if you want to lower the cost as well. There we go. So something like this. Again, as with all E&O companies, they want to make sure they set you up in their profile. So this is the down payment that you would have to pay, followed by 3 payments of $153.50. Your total annual premium is going to be $614. Okay, so this is something to take a look at too. So you can take a look at this and again compare it with the Anthem cookie cutter errors and omissions. It's going to be $560 for the year, or you can pay $74 now and $50 a month for that, versus $614 for the year and paying $153.50 right now to get set up. So then again, do that with other companies, other insurance carriers. Look up the prices. Again, you're an insurance agent. You want to take a look at $1 million per occurrence, $2 million aggregate, and then find the best price. You don't really have to compare benefits. It's all pretty much the same. $1 million per occurrence, $2 million annual. So it's really a matter of price that you're looking for. So again, shop around, make this part of your routine, get in the habit of doing research, and I would even recommend doing an Excel spreadsheet if you want. Just typing in the company name at the top, the actual coverage, 1 million per occurrence, 2 million aggregate, and the price. Again, get into good habits with that. I'll explain why in the next videos. So go ahead, I'd recommend noting that too. So that's the first step. So you have your errors and omissions. That's good to go, and you're ready to start selling. So the other thing that you want to do, going back to what I mentioned before, LAHU.org. LAHU stands for Los Angeles Association of Health Underwriters. There are other associations of health underwriters, depending on where you live. So if you live in Ventura, that's Ventura County, which is Ventura County Association of Health Underwriters, otherwise known as VCAHU or VCAHU.org. You can go up to your local chapters. They even have state chapters like CAHU.org. And even the national chapter, which again, it's NAHU, National Association of Health Underwriters.org. These are important because if you take a look in the About section, you can start your process of working with people that are already in the industry, that have leadership roles in this. This is a nonprofit organization. Folks like, in this case, LAHU, Don McFarlane, Alan Katz, they have their emails here. They are all ready to talk to you. I'm ready to talk to you. You can talk to me. Here's my email address as well. Talk to any one of us. Ask us questions. See, what do I do next? What's in store for me in the next coming months? How do I increase my revenue? How do I prospect? What's a good error and omissions? They're going to talk to you about their own personal experience, and they're going to direct you on where to go on your next steps in order to become the most successful agent possible. All right, so go ahead and write that down to LAHU.org. Just even ask if you can just have an introductory conversation, because you may not know what to ask, and tell me, say, I don't know what to ask, I don't know what to do, I want to just meet with you and share with me what you did to start out and become successful. So as long as you do that, you're going to be well on your way to becoming a very, very successful agent. So again, that's it for your license. Now what? There are very few pitfalls in this section. Again, just don't get scammed and do your research. Don't just pick the very first thing. That's the number one pitfall. Don't just pick the first thing that comes around. There's going to be more to come. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. If you wish to add any value, if you're a company watching this, go ahead and provide your contact information below so other folks and other potential clients can get a hold of you as well. Be sure to go to nathanplacroix.com for additional content. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.